knocked it off in the last.
I hate when that happens.
I know, me too, man.
My inner thigh always
I
knocks
had
it
like
off.
80 electronics in my lap.
How's Comic Con, guys? Yeah, yeah. It's crazy.
It is. It's crazy. It's
Both of our first time.
Exactly, which makes it easier that we can, as buddies, we can sort of lean on each other. That helps a ton. It's a bit overwhelming sometimes, It's fucking massive. Can we cuss? Can I swear?
Yeah. Do what you do. Any weird experiences yet from fans?
Well, we literally just arrived and then we went straight into the panel, so we haven't really. I don't think we've really.
Yeah, not really, not yet.
Experienced it yet.
We haven't dipped our toes into that water too.
Are you going to any parties tonight?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I think it's the EW party or something.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so starting off with the next season, are you going to be taking the lead in Neverland?
Well, I mean, we're all there together. So, and
some of us aren't.
Some of us aren't, but I mean, the people on the boat. But I think Rumpelstiltskin has his own sort of, you know what I mean. He's been there before as well, as you found out in the finale episode. So it's kind of it'll be interesting to see. We've only just done the first week, so it's kind of I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen yet, but it'll be interesting to see. I obviously know the lay of the land. I've spent hundreds of years there, so so it'll be I don't really know yet.
Okay. In the finale, you were teaming up with Charming. Are we going to see that in the next season?
Potentially, yeah. Well, I mean, we're on the ship, and we're going to try and find Henry in Neverland. So there might be something, or maybe they'll have a spin-off show, like a cop show. It'll be like Starsky and Hutch, but it'll be
Charming and Hook.
Charming and Hook. Oh, what does the Helga call it? Something Starter and Clutch. Apparently, is the name of the cop show. But I guess they'll all sort of have to team together at some stage.
And what about your character and Emma? Where do they stand now?
Well, where we left it was that we just were able to say some of the unsaid things that we've been carrying around with us like a cross on our backs. At that moment where you think, it's too late. Where it goes from here, I mean, it's really, this show's sort of particularly difficult to discuss in normal terms, but now the fact that we really don't know where it's going at this point, it makes it even a little bit, even way more difficult. No, we're sort of finding out, as the audience does.
Pretty much,
at this point,
But it makes it interesting then.
When
you don't really know what's going to happen, and then you get the script and you sort of go, oh my god, really?
Right.
Is it hard to play a character when you don't really know their arc?
Well, yeah, but the thing is that we've lived in these characters, Colin and I, now for a year each. So the character aspect is sort of down, and now it's just the direction where they take, the action, and they're really great. Adam and Eddie are, I think, about opening up lines of communication. Like, is this working for you? And
I mean, you kind of have broad strokes. At the start, they sort of tell you, when we first, I think it was the same for you, they sort of, you met with the guys and they give you it's kind of an outline as to what they want the character to be like, how they want them to be, and little snippets as to what they want to achieve with each character, which is kind of good. So you know who your character is, and then obviously they...
Yeah, last season I knew my entire arc because I had a beginning, a middle, and an end. This one, we just sort of hit the ground and start running, and we'll fill you in later.
What they told me hasn't happened yet. So
right.
Interesting to see what's going
So it was touched on in the panel. It's a little different sometimes working with imaginary characters, like the green screen and all that. Can you give me some other examples of how this role or this show is different than anything else that you've done?
I play a pirate with a hook. I mean that's kind of I've got a pirate ship. It's pretty. I don't really think I need to answer that one. It's not, and I wear black leather pants all day, every day, and guy liner. It's sort of
the intricacies of the relationships are sort of hard to keep. Like this, the family tree is like a fucking wreath, man. You know what I mean? Like it just. And so it's hard to kind of keep that. So that's a different thing. The idea that we're each hundreds of years old is something else. How wowed can you be by the McRib? You know what I mean? Like, it's not that exciting. I tried it 13 centuries ago. Whatever. You know what I mean?
I
My friend actually invented that.
The McRib?
Oh wow,
I've never had it, so I can't.
there you go.
But it's not that great.
So last season, they touched upon your relationship with each other. Are you guys going to address some of that bizarre love triangle with Emma?
Well, we don't know yet.
No, yeah, we don't know entirely.
It's interesting. It is interesting, really interesting, how they Hook and Balefire, how they sort of, it's like you said with the family tree. It's so weird that Hook, in some weird way, is kind of his stepfather. And it's like, what? But it'll be, because we obviously we haven't actually met in present time. Do you know what I mean? Yet,
Right.
apart from
you being knocked out.
Yeah. But so it'll be. I'm looking forward to see what this relationship's going to be like when they do finally, or if they do finally meet, and how it's going to be. How
I am
it's
too.
going to be
Yeah.
You're going to pass down your fatherly advice.
But it's sort of weird because like Hook, I think genuinely was willing to give up anything for this child because he represented the love of his life, and he was willing to be a father to this. And I think that's still probably because for centuries he's been in love with your mother. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and one of the things that your character said interesting last year was when you spoke about trying to find Balefire. When Rumpel's quest to find Balefire, you said maybe he doesn't want to be found because you sort of, you knew.
Yeah.
That's sort of stepfatherly.
It kind of is, yeah.
The thing that's crazy is that Colin and I were supposed to work together last year, and on the day before we were supposed to work together for the first time, the homie goes skiing and breaks his leg in 3 or 4 places, So that put like a little bit of a monkey wrench into the leather pants. Yeah,
Well, they put an iron rod.
An iron rod in the
into the leather pants.
And what about Tamara and Greg? Are you going to be seeking revenge?
The forefront of Neal's mind at this point is the love of his life and his son, and that's the most important thing. Once there's some sort of I can make sure that they're safe. Also, I don't think Neal he's seen what revenge has done to people. You know what I mean? And I think that he takes a different approach to it. He's not one that's going to seek out and physically harm anybody. It would just be like, obviously the marriage is off, the wedding is off, and good luck.
So, who are you excited to work with this season?
Yeah, likewise.
I am, yeah. No, I really am. Yeah, it's gonna be good. We've even talked about like off screen, like getting together and doing a few gigs, playing
might
guitar.
set up a band, yeah. So we'll see how that works out. But it'll be because I've been lucky that I've sort of managed to work with everyone so far.
Yeah.
The way the Hook has gone in between, so it's worked out well. But it'll be. It's great because all the cast are great and everyone gets on so well together.
Yeah, the cast is great.
It's just good fun every day. I think I'll be interested to see if new characters come in, what new characters and how they'll be. Obviously Peter Pan, I'll be interested to see how that's going to be.
Yeah.
And the guy who works on that. So, but for me, that's the one that I'm looking forward to.
Cool.
So there you go.
Okay.
I guess that's.
Is that it?
Is that it? I guess so.